Hello, my name is Angelo. I'm Italian and I'm here in the States with my family. I came 11 years ago and precisely we are in Oregon, in Benton, by the beach, which is a beautiful place where I have a little restaurant. And in fact, right now you are in the kitchen of my little restaurant. And I was going to present you one of the special dishes that we do here that our customers really appreciate, which is a basic marinara sauce, which you can use it in many different ways. So before I go into that, I want to explain to you that tomato sauce came to Italy in the 1700s. Before that, they used to eat pasta, but they used to eat pasta just like boiled with some oil, and it was a very poor dish. In fact, people were cooking pasta in the street, in the main street, where the workers would come back from factories or mines and things like that, and they would stop and grab a bunch of pasta on a newspaper and eat it with their hands like this. But then the tomatoes came in the 1700s from Peru through America and in Europe. In England, the tomatoes were used like a fruit or a vegetable. But the thing is that the British people used to use silverware made out of lead, and the lead, in contact with the tomatoes, which is very acidy, will leak lead into the tomatoes, and the people get sick and even die. So they thought tomatoes are poisonous. For many years nobody used tomatoes. But then it came to Italy, especially in South, where it says that the marinara sauce was started in Napoli. By the way, marinara sauce takes the name from the Marines, people on the sea, like sailors or fishermen, which in Italian are called marinai. People that work on the sea, they are called marinai, and that's where they got the name, because it's a simple sauce that they used to cook a lot in the boat. But in Italy it's called also aglio, olio e pomodoro, which means garlic, oil and tomatoes. And my mother and my grandmother passed on to me these simple recipes, which I want to share with you, and I hope you'll enjoy. Our cuisine is called cucina casareccia, which means made at home, the way that our grandmothers used to do. Here in Oregon, it's not possible to find fresh San Marzano tomatoes, which are the base of the marinara sauce. But I have these special tomatoes here, imported from Italy. They are San Marzano, imported from Italy in a can. I use these, which makes a very good marinara, even if they are not completely fresh tomatoes. Okay, so the basic of the marinara is a nice frying pan, and use wooden tools so that you don't scratch it. You put olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, only use the best. Best stuff make best sauce. Then I put a little bit of garlic. Okay, some people like it very garlicky, I like it medium, so that will be enough for now. Then you put a little bit of pepper. Remember that both with pepper and salt, you can always add it, but you can take it out, so go slow. There you go. Now I'll put it on the fire, because I want to toast a little bit the garlic and the oil and the pepper together. Then I will add the tomatoes. As I was saying before, it's always good to have a fresh produce. Like this garlic is organic garlic that we chop here in our restaurant, freshly chopped. So I'm going to turn the fire on here to toast a little bit the garlic and mix it with the oil and the salt and the pepper without burning it. Don't burn the garlic, otherwise the taste is softer. And then after a little bit I start to add the tomato. Okay, now I'm going to put the tomatoes into the oil, and too bad you can't smell it, but the smell's gonna be fantastic. Feel the sizzling. And what I like to do is I smash the tomatoes like this. There is actually a perfect tool for that. Gently, otherwise you get olive oil burning in your hands. You probably notice my strong accent, which, you know, by the way, I speak English perfectly. I just fake my Italian accent so people realize that I'm authentic. Ooh, it smells so good. See, the marinara sauce is something very nice because it's a basic sauce that you can use on pasta, pizza, anything like that. But also, it's the basic for many other things. You can use it for spicy marinara, which is called arrabbiata. Arrabbiata means angry. The legends say that it was invented by a woman that was angry with her husband because he was cheating on her, so she made the favorite marinara, and she made it very, very spicy by putting a lot of chili pepper in it. And she thought that she was going to punish him for betraying her. But the thing is that he liked it very spicy, and from there on was called arrabbiata, means angry woman. And he liked it, and he kept his lover and the tomato sauce spicy. Also, you can make another dish you probably heard a lot. It's called puttanesca. The basic of the puttanesca is the marinara sauce. So what a lot of people do in Italy, when they make marinara, they make a lot and they keep it in the fridge and they use it the day after with different other type of dish. Okay, I'm gonna turn the fire low now, because I don't want to burn it. Keep stirring it. A good marinara takes about 10 to 15 minutes to be really, really good, to mix with the oil and the garlic and the salt and the pepper. Then sometimes you test it to see if there is enough salt. It's good. At the same time, you can boil the pasta. Usually, with a marinara like this, you use linguine or spaghetti, but you can use any type of pasta, penne. No rigatoni. I think rigatoni is more like for other dishes. Okay, so another 10 minutes and it will be ready. That's the particularity of the marinara, and that's why you have to use fresh tomatoes, because if you use, which I advise you not to do it, tomato paste, you know, you have to add water and it doesn't mix with the ingredient. It's not really the right way to do marinara sauce. Tomato paste, it's good for ketchup, which we don't even have it here in this recipe. I wish you could smell it. So, okay, marinara is ready, and I'm going to put the pasta now. You can do it in this way, or you can put the pasta in the plate and pour the marinara on top of the pasta. I like this way because it makes it very well. So here we are, I'm eating my pasta now. I wish I could offer you some, and I will if you come and visit my restaurant. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to watch me eat this until you make your own marinara, which I hope is gonna come out nice. And bon appetit and cheers!